Good morning. I'm here at the historic Johnson Farm in Hendersonville, North Carolina for my guild meeting. And this is a special guild meeting because it's called our retreat. And I think it's also celebrating 50 years of this guild. So I'm pretty excited. Hopefully I'll be able to get a little bit of footage to show you. And yeah, come along. Let's enjoy. So we have some items that were left over from the sale. Some cool stuff, including this really neat spinning wheel. Interesting. Someone just gave me this wonderful bag of old lace. It's really fine lace. It's an exciting thing. So as a costume designer, I can already envision how I'm using this.
Today we have the kickoff for our 50th anniversary, our 50th birthday. So what do we do when we turn 50? We have a party. And our party is going to last all year long. So get ready.
And then in November, our last workshop is going to be with Diane Totten to do Crimp and Create. Last year, Diane came and spoke to us, and several people were interested in learning how she does what she does. If you missed that presentation, you can find a link to find out more about her on our website. It's open to non-members and members alike. I have more information in a printed form here with a QR code to take you to the place on the website where you can do that. If we don't have another 4 students, we won't be able to have the workshop. So we need at least 4 more people interested to sign up, and we need that to happen before October 1st. I wove one of the L-shaped scarves, which is better on the back than on the front. So. And it's too warm, but.
And this was supposed to be a stash buster, but I didn't have enough, so I ended up buying a yarn. You know?
Oh no!
Oh my gosh. Anyway, but it's done in 4 panels.
Oh
and it fit like that.
Wow.
And I took grief from my guild because it was on the loom so long.
I started this snowflakes and stars pattern, and my son had given me 60/2 silk, which is more like the pattern calls for 20/2. And then I had a bad car accident a year ago, and then I made some bad decisions. And so it's not perfect, but yes, it is.
Yes,
it's This is what I did.
Very pretty.
So, all right, and it's a 3-1, so the back is black.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she says. So I did 5 of these, and I'm going to remember eventually what I'm trying to talk about. And I got bored, and so I had to go ahead and do something different, and I just simply took the colors.
Oh, beautiful.
It's just such a highlight that I won. For this piece, I won the Complex Weavers Award. So the complex, and then like you want to get the ribbon, like the ribbon is the thing, because the award is a special ribbon. It's got a hand-woven medallion which has the Complex Weavers logo in it, and then somebody else weaves the ribbon part as well. So they're beautiful ribbons. So I was very, very excited about that.
So when is the article coming out in the newsletter?
Linda, what's the structure?
Oh, the structure, so this is both of, this was an extended parallel threading and treadling, and then this is just, one of the new structures for my parallel weaves.
I didn't make this. I tell people I made it home with it myself. And so I went to Complex Weavers and I went to Convergence, and at Convergence, John Marshall had a booth, of course, with these fabulous silk garments, and he's probably closing in on 70s, which means he's 6 years younger than me, but he is downsizing, and so he had these jackets for $50. And I was standing there was a red one and there was a black one, and I'm thinking, I could get those.
And this was what I was working on. This was, you may recall earlier in the year I had said I needed to relearn to knit. Because I found out I was twisting all my stitches. All of them. They were all twisted. That's fine. Didn't hurt the fabric I was producing, but it took up more yarn than it needed to. So I finished that one, and it's not too bad. I'm working on another one, and the knitting is getting better. So. And then this was the last thing that I had started beforehand. And this is a bit like, I'm going to mispronounce it, amigurumi, except for it's done flat. And this was a challenge from the fiber group that I belong to in Waynesville, which I will let everybody know about on the website. They wanted to do, they have been having challenges through the year. They wanted to do buffalo plaid.
And is this what you did? You got that for $50.
Yes, basically. I really, yeah, I've been,
That I can't understand.
I'm really into this. How can I?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Wow.
It's too bad you can't get the texture to show
Yeah.
the picture. People are so creative.
Don't collapse.
So we've just finished our lunch, and now we're getting ready to do some mini workshops. I don't know exactly all of them. There's someone who's setting up a warping board, so maybe there's one on warping. I think someone has a pot holder loom situation. And there's someone who has a spinning wheel, so I'm excited about that. I will keep you posted on all of those activities.
Better for me than the holes on the board. Which Marjorie purchased today.
This is my job to show you what not to buy.
Don't buy one when you so you can see what you're doing with. Because if I put a small spoon my cross right here, this goes up and down. 4 different slots you put in my 2 slots and 2 slots, 2 holes, right? One after the rest. You can see that I have a glue exactly. So when I This is the way my mind works. So just one there. And then come back over here. And I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna put this through there and follow the same, this, I'm gonna follow the arrows. See that? Okay, so the arrows go this way. Okay, and then I'm going to put it in the next one.
She really is good. She walks past it. No, that should be wet. You need to wet that. No, stop looking there. You should be.
That's why I want to do it in person.
Yeah, I just think it's so good to have. It is. When Robin's baby was here, she would walk around and talk to her. Yeah. But it's so expensive, and I'm not sure.
Glad I got a chance to talk to you.
Definitely, you too. And that's a wrap. My guild meeting is over. I left a little bit early because I have to get to a friend's birthday party today. But that was fun. Got to celebrate some interesting new projects going on for celebrating the 50th anniversary, something that coincides with something I'm interested in, which is weaving with metallic threads and wire. And so I'm going to experiment with that for this guild project. And yeah, it was fun to have the little round robin areas. It was especially nice to see some of the Echo and Iris pieces woven in person. I'd really like to try those techniques. So that's that. I'm headed into this week with a full schedule of meetings, and we'll have very little time for weaving and knitting and spinning and all those fun things, but we'll still be able to hopefully post videos and post on my blog. So if you haven't signed up on my website, it's theweftright.com. I'll put a link down below. I post weekly blog posts. This last week was Olympic themed, since we're in the midst of the Olympics, or coming to the end of the Olympics. Actually, I think the closing ceremony is tomorrow. Anyway, have a great week. Keep on crafting.